Welcome to Dog Hugs. It is so great to have you and to see you guys out there and to be with you. Thank you for being such an important part of this show. And Spider's really in hugging mode today. Yeah, he's really loving his extra big hugs. Hey, we have a great guest with us today. Chris and Suhey Perondi of the Stunt. We're going to show some of the Stunt Dog Challenge, and you know them having been a great friend of the show and my partners on our great dog training book from stuntdogshow.com. So we're going to be with Chris and Suhey in a little bit. Meanwhile, I've got a dog here who loves treats as much as he loves hugs. Hey, I wanted to let you guys know about something that we started up this week as an experiment and that really took off. It surpassed our expectations. You know, but first, let's get Spider going. Hey, Spider, let's go get your treat ball. Where's your treat ball? You know, this is our hand signal for that little purple ball that you might be able to see over there. Go get it. Go get it, buddy. Not interested. Treat ball. Go get it. Yes. Bring it. Atta boy. Yep. Fetch is a great thing to teach to your dog. And with Chris and Suhey, we'll show you somewhere. How about go get the treat ball? Go get it, buddy. Yeah, that's right. Bring it up here. So it's a great thing to teach to your dog, and even in a small space, you can do some really wonderful touching. I forgot. Come on. Part of the secret of it is to stay focused on your dog. Come on, buddy. Bring it. Yes, that's right. All the way up, buddy. Atta boy. Good job, Spider. So I've showed this on the show before. This is wonderful. You can put treats inside of it and shake it around. And now Spider is super interested in this. All right. All right, buddy. Here we go. Okay, go to town. There we go. All right, we'll check in on him later. I'm sure he'll be back soon. He just loves his treat ball. So as I was starting to say, we did an experiment this week, and it went really well, and I want to share it with you because what we did, let me bring it up here, right from the Facebook page, is invited fans of Positively Woof to share their stories about how they first connected with their dog, and wow, it just really took off. It turns out now there are more than 50 stories on our Facebook page, on Positively Woof's Facebook page, about how folks connected with their dogs. And I'll cue this up in a moment here, but I want to share with you a couple of these wonderful stories that y'all posted. It's got to be around here somewhere. Let's see. Yeah, there were just so many different stories. As I say, more than 50. It's gonna be here. You know what? While I'm searching for it, what I'm going to do is I'm going to play a video from the Perondis, from a DVD that we made together on dog tricks and stunts. And this is how to teach your dog to fetch. So I'm going to go ahead and share that. This is about a minute and a half. And by that time, I'll have what I want to share with you going. But I think you're really going to enjoy this.
Go get it. Bring it here, buddy. Bring it here. Bring it here. Yes. Thank you. Good boy. Nice work. Fetching is a fun trick and great exercise. reward. It's a real positive way to teach a recall and encourage your dog to bring it back to you so they don't come up with that game called keep away. Ain't that right, Split? Go get it, buddy, and bring it back. No, go get it. Gotta get it. Gotta get that one. Gotta get that one. Bring it here. Yes. Very good boy. Nice work. Nice job. Perfect. Go get it. Bring it here. Bring it here. Let me see it. Yes. Excellent job.
All right. Well, that gives you a start of what's going on here. Apparently, I created some technical difficulties here. It's just one of those days, you guys. All right. So I'm glad you got a chance to see that. We're going to see it done much better live in person. And Spider's already done with his treat ball. Go get it again, buddy. Go get the treat ball. Not so much. All right. Good boy. Good quiet. Good quiet, buddy. How about give us a hug? Thank you. Yeah. So this is what I wanted to share with you guys. We started sharing, asking you to share the story of how you got your dog. And I want to point out a few of the stories, more than 50 stories that are just so amazing. This is the very first story that came up for Babs the dog. So someone found a puppy in the street and asked us to foster it. Means to have it for a little bit, but not permanently. Asked us to foster this puppy in the street since we had just gotten puppies of our own, and we found someone to take her. So we took her home just for a couple of hours, but the person never came back. And now 9 years later, she has a pillow on each favorite pillow on each of the beds. Babs the dog. Great picture of Babs. So there's some wonderful photography here of these more than 50 stories. This is one of my favorite photos. Just look at this great shot here. I just love that one. Good quiet, Spider. And then, so it's just some great stories. So always look for this opportunity to share the story of how you got your dog and join in the fun there. Well, let's see what's going on with the comments. We've got some so cute from Yvonne Sullivan and Bailey. Great to have you again. He is so cute. And hello from Joy Patton, and it looks like a beautiful Labrador there. Hi, you guys. It's great to have you with us. So I now want to get Spider busy and bring in our guest, Chris Perondi. And so let me get Spider going. Actually, I'm bringing Chris because he's probably got some great tips for me. All right. Hey there, Chris. It's great to see you.
Hey, guys. How's it going? It's good to see you, Larry.
Really.
Good afternoon, actually. It already hit noon, didn't it?
Oh, man. Spider is so ready. Well, you know what? I do need some fetching help. And
Yeah.
We'll get his treat ball going again. And where'd it go? It's over here. Hey, buddy. You want to come on over here, my friend? No. Come on.
Can you hear me, Larry? Are you
I
there?
can hear you fine. Yeah.
Okay. Well, the first thing, if you want just a little tip, I would suggest to make sure that treat ball, whatever treats are in it, are more high value than the ones that you're giving him for the hugs. Because he didn't want to bring it back to you, which how it looked to me, that he didn't want to bring it back to you because what you had was better than what was in the treat ball, or if it was the exact same treat, it was easier to get the treat from you than get the treat from the treat ball.
That is really smart stuff, Chris. I don't want to go off.
It's a little off topic, but yeah.
You know what? I am going to prepare some really high value treats next time.
There you go.
I will certainly make it look really interesting. So that is a great trip.
Yeah,
Chris.
But I think that's why he didn't want to bring it to you originally, with the fetch.
Yeah.
But you got to make it just as fun to come back as it is to go out to get it, right? So you got to make it exciting, because he was like, hey, why do I need to go get it? Larry's got all the treats in his hand. It'll be easier to get it from him.
It's annoying. I can get treats all day long.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, we had on the show last Friday Eva Bertelsen, who is one of the top dog trainers in the world, and she was helping me to work on my bad habits that I've created with Spider. And she said some things along the line of what you just shared. I really
what you're doing is a live performance, and anytime you do a live performance, dogs start to get show smart, as you know, we've talked before, and he's getting a little show smart. He knows what he can get away with.
He sure is getting show smart. And I guess, Chris, you should know something about live performances. I mean, typically at this time of the year, you guys are out on the road. I mean, you do, gosh, how many shows per year?
Anywhere from 600 to 1,000 between all our teams and performers. So we've done over 10,000. We've produced over 10,000 live shows since 1999. Last year was our 20th anniversary.
Yeah.
If anyone's interested, you can check us out, stuntdogshow.com. We do have our schedule up there. Obviously, some of the dates are still in limbo if we're going to be doing them or not. But we're hoping, fingers crossed, that by mid to late summer we'll be back rolling again.
Yeah. That sounds great. Well, one thing I'm really proud about, Chris, is that you challenged Spider and me to do the Stunt Dog Challenge. And we rocked it, man. I mean,
you did.
He went through the weave poles, and he's getting really good at that right now.
He is, yeah.
Better and better at the weave poles. Through the hoop of fire, into the tunnel, which, by the way, I don't know if you knew, it had a double.
It had a double bend. I love that part, by the way.
Over the jump, around the barrel, back over the jump, back into the tunnel with double bend. And then I surprised you. Instead of doing the disc dog catch, and you're a national disc dog champion, you make it look so easy. We did a special trick instead. He got on his favorite big ball. So, booyah.
I saw that, and it was a very unique twist.
Yeah.
However, the Stunt Dog Challenge, the race, you have to make the catch at the end. It's all about the sport of making the catch. Not to say that the ball was wrong or bad. I liked it. I really liked it. It was very creative. It was a creative touch. But in our show, we use the Frisbee at the end of the race. So it's a timed race. They start in the weaves, they go through the obstacle, and then they catch the disc at the end. So you're gonna have to work on that disc catch. And I know Spider's got it in him. He's got the willpower. I mean, he's one of those dogs that has high drive. They're the type of dogs I look for when I'm trying to find a new dog for a show and for performances and dog sports. They really excel. And I know Spider can do it.
Thank you. I appreciate that, Chris. I could use some real help then, learning that, because the truth is that
is he not catching items in his mouth? Will he? I mean, he catches.
I mean, check this out.
Mm-hmm. What's his interest in a Frisbee right now?
Yeah. So here we go. If I get him going on it, he can.
There you go. Little tug. That's build and drive right there.
Good job. And I think sometimes I can do a trade for it, meaning I'll reach into my pocket, get a treat, and he'll release it.
You can do that, yeah.
He would do a trade for this, and I can get him to hop and jump for it.
Nice. Well, he's got what it takes there, Larry. My suggestion would be use 2 discs of the same type. Use 2 discs. Don't use any treats. I don't think he needs a treat. He's so focused on it right there that he doesn't need a treat. He needs you to have another Frisbee in your hand when he comes back, and you give him that one as a reward.
That's a great
idea. With the one that when he comes back, the one that you have in your hand, get his attention. Tell him to drop the first one, and then give him the second one, the one that you have in your hand.
Thank you. Another one just like this one.
Yeah, exactly. I would suggest using the same type because if you don't, then he might start to favor one over the other. And then you'll start running into issues where he's like, I like this one better than this one, So you want to use the same kind if you can. If you don't have the same type, just have 2 different Frisbees for right now. If you have any 2 Frisbees, and have him go after the one. And then when he comes back, give him the second one.
Got it. Yeah.
As a reward, and play a little tug of war with them.
That is a great plan.
Yeah.
I'll be right back. Spider actually just had an accident. Just a minute. I'll be right there. I'll be right back.
No problem. No problem. Yeah, if there's anybody on the channel right now, though, if you guys have any questions for me while I'm here live with Larry, feel free to send us some comments. I can see your comments coming in. I just can't access and throw them up on the screen, but I can certainly read them. And I'm seeing comments popping up right now, like Bailey Blackstone said he's so cute. So if you guys have any comments, any questions, especially in regards to fetching and retrieving, I'm happy to answer.
Well, I tell you what, we're back now, and
good.
I want to show a video that you showed of your new dog Mozzie.
Oh yeah,
learning some of the disc dog tricks.
Here you come.
Hey, Vinny, how's it going, little buddy?
Vinny's been requested.
Yes.
It's Jennifer, here he is. Jennifer, let me get him on my lap. He's big. He's big. He's got a lot of fluff in him. Say hi, Vinny. Say hi to everybody. You gonna talk to the camera? Yeah, there you go, bud.
He's our cover dog for our book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's going on with my screen is getting blurry. I don't know why.
Yeah. Yeah. The old autofocus trick, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. You know why it's doing that. There we go. We got it back.
So I want to share with you guys a video of Chris teaching disc dog to young Mozzie.
Hi guys, Chris Perondi here with Stunt Dog Show Productions. You can look us up on Instagram at Stunt Dog Show or go to our website at stuntdogshow.com. I'm going to show you today how to get your dog started in the sport of flying disc. Are you ready, Mozzie? All right, here we go. We start by getting our dog interested in the disc by moving it along the ground. Encourage him to grab it and play a little game of tug-of-war. Make it fun for your dog. Let him know that it's a toy and it's not something to be scared of. Again, we're using the Aerobee Super Disc. I love them because they're rubbery on the edges, so they're real safe for my dog. They also hold up real good, probably like 10 times longer than any disc I found. We start rolling the disc to really build their drive, getting them to go out and go after it. Then I try to get them to come back for the one that I have in my hand. Now, if you're having trouble getting your dog to come back, get a little more animated. The more animated you are, the more excited your dog's going to be. Mozzie there, as you noticed, got a little distracted because I was talking, so I got to stay engaged with them. So Mozzie, go after it, buddy. Get it. Come on, Mozzie, bring it here. Come on, Mozzie. See, I'm getting excited. Come on, Mozzie, bring it. And he'll get this one. And he comes back as a reward. Yes. Got to make it super exciting. The next step is trying to get him to catch this thing. So I position him off to the side and encourage him to grab it just out of my hand. Always keep my fingers on the opposite side that he grabs. Hey, Mozzie. Nice job, buddy. Very good. Oh, no, you left it. Come on, let's get it. Get it. Mozzie's still going through that phase where he doesn't like to pick it up if it's not moving. So we're still working on building that drive. Pretty soon, I can do a short little toss and Mozzie will catch it. We just started doing this about a month ago. Yeah, good one, buddy. Way to pull it in. Oh, you missed it. Go around. He just learned to go around my legs and go out for a nice catch. Good job, Mozzie. Come, bring it here, buddy. Bring it here all the way. Get it. Yes. Get that one. Yes. And that's how it's done.
Well, thank you.
There you go. That's showed exactly.
I think I'm starting to get it, and to hear you say that that's about a month in with Mozzie, gives me some confidence that I could probably bring Spider along if I just stay with it.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Thank you. All right, buddy. Challenge accepted. Next week, I'm going to show you our progress. Okay.
All right. I can't wait, Larry.
That sounds really great.
You do it, Spider. You do it, buddy. I'll be expecting big things.
Dude, he is, he's got the drive. I think it's more about me. Yeah. So
I mean, it's a team sport. So it's yeah.
Now you've performed with disc dogs. First of all, you're a national disc dog champion.
Yeah, it's been a while, but yeah, I was in 2000 the national champion with my first dog, Pepper, Extreme Pepper, and then we went back in 2001 and took second place. So so we were at the nationals 2 years in a row. Since then, I've competed, but not much. Like 10 years later, I actually went and competed with Ferrari, and she became a regional Frisbee dog champion and qualified for the Worlds. And yeah, she placed in the top 5 in the world.
That's
so. Yeah, but we love performing. Obviously, I love competing too, but it's kind of hard sometimes when you got a lot of shows and schedules and you're traveling and But would love to compete more for sure. I think Vinny would do really well at a Frisbee competition. He's a real talented boy.
We've seen Vinny on national television. including the National Football League. I think, has he been on the NBA too?
Yeah, he's done NBA. He's done a halftime show for the Golden State Warriors champs near us. We're actually not too far from their stadium. We're about an hour away.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It would be really fun to see. Can't wait to see Vinny doing some more performing.
Oh yeah, he's a talented boy, huh, Vinny? Talented. Yeah, he does. He's kind of one of those dogs that kind of really do it all. He does a lot of fun tricks. He can do frisbee. He's one of my best frisbee dogs, and of course, he does agility as well.
Oh, what a yeah. And Jen, my girlfriend Jen, is saying, "Bring Vinny on screen." Yeah.
Hey, Jen.
Yeah. And there's my dad enjoying watching Chris and Mozzie working with the discs. Great.
Yeah. Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah. Hi, Jordan. Dogs are amazing. You got that right, my friend. And my dear friend Ted Marsh is with us today. Beautiful. It's great to see you, Ted. Fantastic. That is great. And we've got Yvonne here with a big aw. And that looks like an ex-hug. We'll call that a hug.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was wonderful. Yeah. Hey, Chris, who's our shelter shout out for
We're
today?
giving a shelter shout out today to Snooty Giggles Rescue in Tennessee. We adopted one of our newer dogs from them. He is a Bernese Mountain Dog Poodle mix. Big he kind of is about the same size as our Big Air Coda, our Golden Doodle, but he's a Poodle Bernese. It's an awesome boy. We named him Hollywood.
Yeah.
Mr. Hollywood, or Woody for short.
Well, that's great for Snooty Giggles.
We had him actually on our podcast last week on Sunday. That was on Sunday.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of your podcast, please share with the folks.
We're actually getting ready to go live here in about an hour and a half. We do a podcast twice a week on Sunday and Thursday, 2:00 Pacific, 5:00 Eastern time. It's called the title of the podcast show is called Coffee, Dogs, and Curiosities, your alternative CDC. And we go live on Facebook under that title, Coffee, Dogs, Curiosities. We have a special page just for that. And we go live on YouTube on our Stunt Dog Show Productions YouTube channel. And you can find that at our website, stuntdogshow.com. Click on the YouTube link at the top right of the page, and it'll take you right to our YouTube channel. So you can watch it there on YouTube as well. And we do respond to comments both on YouTube and on Facebook. And today we're going to be discussing something interesting. We're going to be discussing the question that I get asked the most anytime I do an interview with TV interview. It never fails.
What?
Hey, Chris. Hey, can you train an old dog to do new tricks?
You might have heard that
we're going to talk about today.
And the answer is yes. Yeah. And in fact, as you know, I love saying that dog tricks save lives.
They do.
I've worked with dogs who are older than 10 years old and taught them new tricks, and that helps them get adopted right away. Because as we've discussed many times, Chris, the biggest reason that homeless dogs don't get adopted is lack of training. And how you and I even came together was around that shared mission of helping dogs get rescued. Yeah.
That is the truth. Absolutely.
As you know, gratitude and blessings are a big part of the show. And I know this is a great time for all of us to be grateful and to bless those in our lives or in the world, who are on our mind, on our hearts today, or we see as making a difference in the world. What are you today, my friend?
Well, over the last couple episodes, I've been thinking like the healthcare providers and all those out there, obviously thank my family and, for them, their safety and health. But today I would like to give a shout out to all my dogs, all the dogs, my animals that are with me that have helped comfort me and keep me in good spirits, over this pandemic. I really think I don't know what I'd be doing if I didn't have all my dogs during this time. I'd be pulling my hair out, going crazy. So I'm thankful for my dogs. I really am, and I love them. They're my kids.
Beautifully done. Well, I love that. My blessing and shout out today goes to my sister Leslie, who is a brain scientist, a neuroscientist at the University of Chicago. And she's been doing some amazing research on understanding COVID and how it impacts our brain, how it impacts our sense of smell.
Really?
And really making a difference in the world. In fact, they did a TV spot with her on the news yesterday in Chicago.
Okay.
And Mom and Dad, do you think you could share that link to her spot? If not, I'll find it and share with it. But and we actually we're having a family virtual Zoom dinner tonight, so I'll get to give a virtual hug to Leslie in person. Yeah.
Gotcha. Actually, I just got a message from my wife, Suhey, so I have to be stand corrected. I got mixed up. Snooty Giggles, we adopted Coda. Sorry to change the subject, but I just got the message. I got confused. That's right. We got our Hollywood guy from Canada from another rescue up there. I got the two mixed up. I get them mixed up a lot in the house too, because their behavior is a lot alike. Like when they want to get pet and loved on, they do the exact same thing: the turn, the tail, the twist, the panting, the movement. Like if I didn't have sight, I don't know if I could tell the two apart.
Yes. Well, it's kind of like having 13 children in your house.
Oh gosh,
they pick up their names once in a while, you know.
Yeah, we got Coda from Snooty Giggles.
Yeah, Coda from Snooty Giggles. Well, I can't wait to as the weather gets warmer, to share Coda doing one of his favorite things.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Rock diving, and Suhey's done.
And the pool's open now. Our Stunt Dog Academy is open. We've been jumping in the pool. Well, the weather got really warm here in Northern California, so we've been hitting 90 now. It's getting too hot too fast, I'll be honest.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, yeah, we'll have to do that. That'd be great.
That'll be super fun. Now remind me, Suhey and Coda, have they been to the Nationals?
Oh yeah, they've been to the world. They've been the Nationals, and finally, and he's placed. I mean, he hasn't gotten first, but he's placed really high. She'd be the one to talk about that. We should do a whole segment on dog diving. I think that'd be fun. We can show some video of the dogs jumping in the pool, explain how we get the dogs swimming, and show some of our big air Coda jumps.
Yeah, maybe we even get Chappie on that.
Yeah, Chappie's awesome too. He is incredible.
Well, we'll have to save that story for later. But the very first time I saw Chappie jump was with you guys in Minnesota.
He's incredible.
And he was tentative that day, and now, oh my gosh, he is such a star, that little guy.
Oh yeah, he is.
All right, my friend. Let's see. We've got a few more folks from the. Oh, look at this! My girlfriend Jen just put up the link to Leslie's broadcast. So there you go. You can follow that link, and as my dad say, it's on Fox News 32 Chicago yesterday. Yeah. Awesome. And you know what? The show wouldn't be complete without Sarah Smith from Saginaw. Hello to you. Thank you so much, Sarah, for being such a loyal fan of the show. Really appreciate it. All right. Well, one last hug to all y'all. You guys made it really special. Be safe out there. And Spider, let's give him one last hug.
Hey, Vinny, where'd you go? Vinny, come up here, buddy. Come on, man. Come on, you can do it. Vinny.
Spider, there you go. Now we got the hug going. Yeah. See you, Vinny. See all you guys.
See you guys. Have a great day.